Welcome, in this video we will see DOS attacks. We will introduce you to what is DOS attack, how it is performed and how you can protect against such attacks. What is DOS attack? DOS is acronym for denial of service. It is an attack that is aimed at either cutting off access to a resource such as website, app or service, or making it extremely slow. This type of attack is usually implemented by hitting the target resource such as web server with too many requests at the same time. This results in the server failing to respond to all the requests. The effect of this can either be crashing the servers or slowing them down. Recently, anonymous hack activist had launched DOS attack against website of Donald Trump. As you know, Donald Trump is billionaire and contesting for US president elections. There are basically two types of DOS attacks. First one is just DOS and second one is distributed DOS. DOS attack is performed by a single host, whereas distributed DOS is performed by a number of compromised machines that all target the same victim. It floods the network with data packets. Let's see how DOS attacks works. We'll look at 5 common types of attacks. The first one is ping of death. The ping command is usually used to test the availability of a network resource. It works by sending small data packets to the network resource. The ping of death takes advantage of this and sends data packets above the maximum limit, that is 65,000 bytes, that TCP or IP allows. TCP or IP fragmentation breaks the packet into small chunks that are sent to the server. Since the sent data packages are larger than what the server can handle, the server can freeze, reboot or crash. Second one is Smurf. This type of attack uses large amounts of Internet Control Message Protocol, ping target at an Internet broadcast address. The reply IP address is spoofed to that of intended victim. All the replies are sent to the victim instead of the IP used for the pings. Since a single Internet broadcast address can support a maximum of 255 hosts, a Smurf attack amplifies a single ping 255 times. The effect of this is slowing down the network to a point where it is impossible to use it. Third one is buffer overflow. A buffer is a temporal storage location in RAM that is used to hold data so that the CPU can manipulate it before writing it back to the disk. Buffers have a size limit. This type of attack loads the buffer with more data it can hold. This causes the buffer to overflow and corrupt the data it holds. An example of buffer overflow is sending emails with the file name that have 256 characters. Last but one is teardrop. This type of attack uses larger data packets. TCP or IP breaks them into fragments that are assembled on the receiving host. The attacker manipulates the packets as they send so they can overlap each other. This can cause the intended victim to crash as it tries to reassemble the packets. The last one is SYN attack. SYN is short form for synchronize. This type of attack takes advantage of three-way handshake to establish communication using TCP. Synchronized attack works by flooding the victim with incomplete synchronized messages. This causes the victim machine to allocate memory resources that are never used and deny access to legitimate users. So basically, all 5 methods of DOS is all about flooding the data so that the other user get denied from the service. That's all in this video. In next video, we'll see tools, avoid DOS, and we'll do some practical hacking. Thank you for watching this video.